got to come aboard?
Well, I think it's about 1.5 tons. This can go right in the hole there.
Well, better be getting steam up pretty soon. When's the skipper coming back?
As soon as he gets here.
Well, what's he doing in town this time of day anyhow?
You know, Mr. Carney, he practically never tells me.
Mr. Travis, you're a dirty dog.
You can put all the Cordell cargo here on the prow.
Hello, I'm looking for Ed Baker. I think he's staying here. Oh, yes, I see him. Right.
Mr. Carter, my company's in the insurance business, and we'd hate to lose $50,000, too.
I suppose. Hello, Ed. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's all right. Mr. Carter, may I present Captain Holden of the Enterprise?
Captain? Oh, Mr. Carter, you're a fortunate man indeed. We just had a couple of last-minute cancellations, and you'll be able to get aboard after all.
Why, I didn't know there was any doubt.
Well, now there isn't. Mr. Carter feels he'll rest a lot easier if he's aboard with the diamonds.
Oh, well, there's nothing to worry about, Mr. Carter. You better give them to me now and get on board. We sail in less than 2 hours.
Well, if Mr. Baker is going to put them on the boat, thank you, Captain, thank you.
Mr. Baker? Well, then, what am I doing here?
Well, I just wanted to meet you first.
Oh, I see. Well, if I'm satisfactory, it'll be the first test I've passed since the 3rd grade. See you aboard, gentlemen.
Bye.
Well, I hope I didn't offend the captain.
Oh, no, not a bit. Oh, of course, I'll have to have your signature on this policy, Mr. Carter. Please?
You understand my apprehension, Mr. Baker. Well, $50,000 is a lot of money, but it could never replace the time and effort that went into the acquisition of those diamonds.
No, of course not.
Oh, you do still have the stones on you.
I'll put them in the safe on the Enterprise. Now, don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Carter. And thank you.
Sorry. Are you all right,
Watch
sir?
where you're going.
No harm done.
Fine. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you still have that package on you?
My friend means no harm.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You can't be too careful.
I'll see you on board, Mr. Carter.
Well, how did I do?
Did you switch packages?
Of course, it was easy. It was like falling off a barrel.
Passenger deck, the steward will show you your cabin.
All right, move this cargo along,
Miss Goldie, right down the deck. All right, take it easy now, Travis. We got 20 minutes before sailing yet. Well, what a nice way to begin the day. Well, good morning. You must be Miss,
Mrs. Rutherford.
Oh, yes, of course, Miss William Rutherford, yes. Destination St. Louis. Johnny! Show Miss Rutherford to the Arkansas cabin. I hope you have a nice trip with us, Miss Rutherford. Just a minute, sir. Your name, please?
Britt. Hattie Britt.
Britt. Oh, yes. You're a deck passenger right over there.
Now, wait just a minute. If you think that I'm going to sleep down in the midst of all that freight, you better think again.
Well, go aboard and stay ashore. It's all the same to me.
That's it. Well, I guess it'll have to be all right.
Yeah. Thomas!
Yes, sir.
All passengers aboard. You all set?
Oh, yes, sir.
That's fine.
Oh, Captain, it's all right with you if we leave these potatoes stacked here. We left them off at Cordell's Landing.
Well, that's your department. Just keep them out of my cabin, huh?
Gray, but you saw yourself what a nervous man Carter is. And it's not enough that my company's insuring his diamonds, but I had to guarantee that your safe was more than adequate.
What do you want me to do? Post a guard over it?
Yes, he did mention it.
Oh, no. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. You tell Mr. Carter that I haven't stolen any jewels in at least a week. You also mention to him that I'm going to place him next to another nervous old lady at dinner tonight. Just a moment, please. Come in.
Captain Holden?
Oh, yes, Mr. Carter. Come in. You're just in time to watch me lock away all your worries.
Well, I must say, I feel much better now.
Well, gentlemen, now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a boat to get on the river.
Thank you, Captain.
Yes, of course.
Oh, thanks for everything, Gray. I'll see you next trip.
Yes.
I believe your worries are over by now, Mr. Carter.
I believe they are, Mr. Baker. I believe they are.
How many passengers, Gray? Full house and a good cargo. You know, if we're not careful, Ben, we may have to split a couple of bucks when we get to St. Louis.
Well, that'd be a novelty.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, I have a hunch this is going to be a nice, quiet, peaceful trip, in spite of a very explosive-looking widow in the Arkansas cabin.
All right, you come on out of there. You know what we do to stowaways in this boat, young man?
I ain't any stowaway. My mother bought me a ticket and I just got in the sack to keep warm.
Yeah, well, let's go see the captain.
I tell you, I got a ticket.
Where is it?
It must be in the sack.
Here. Oh, wait a minute now.
Let go of me, will ya?
Things out. Now,
Let go of me!
Now, not so loud.
You're hurting me, will ya?
Will you be quiet?
No! Let go of me, will ya? Out, let
Come
go
on.
of me, damn
Up
wall!
the steps.
Let go of me, you
Up the
mother!
steps.
Get your grimy
Let
paws
go
off
of
of
me
me
get through
now!
the captain's cabin.
Let go of me! What's the trouble
Oh,
here?
he's a stowaway,
I
man.
am not!
Now, what's all this about?
Well, my brother and I are on our way to St. Louis, and we're going to study to be river pilots. Only my big brother has the tickets, and he must have got on another boat or something.
Oh, I see. Well, what are you going to do with them?
He said they was going to throw me in the river.
Oh, no, I said no such thing.
You did, too.
Oh, listen.
Tell him to leave me alone, lady.
Ma'am, the captain will take care of this.
I think you better go with him.
You hear? Now, you come with me to the captain's
All right. I ain't going out there.
You're going.
No, I'll kick you again.
Come on.
I will not. You can't make me.
Come on, you little demon. Get your feet down.
All right. Now, what's this? Wait a minute. Thomas, what is this?
Oh, it's a stowaway.
Stowaway? Let's take a look at him.
Oh, if I had my way.
What's his story?
Tells a different one every time he opens his mouth. First he says his mother bought him a ticket, then I don't know where he comes up with a brother.
All right, come here, son.
Boy, this sure is a swell cabin.
Son, come here.
Are you a real captain?
Well, that all depends on who you talk to. What's your name, boy?
Tom James, sir.
All right, Tom, what's the story?
Well, my uncle sent a letter to my folks, and he wanted me to come to St. Louis to learn to be a riverboat captain like him.
Uh-huh.
And anyways, my dad gave me $50 for my fare. Only a bunch of crooks jumped on me and took away all my money.
That's a pack of lies.
A bunch of crooks, huh?
Sure, and they had knives and everything.
Knives, too.
Don't fall for it, Captain. He's trying to pull a whole family out of the hat.
Travis, would you mind stepping outside for a minute, please? All right, now, Tom, what's the real story?
I just told you.
No, Tom, no. Fathers don't give their boys $50 to ride on boats. They buy them tickets and come down to see them off.
Well, he would have, only he had to take my little sister to the hospital on account of she got the fever.
Boy, you rattle them off without even thinking, don't you?
Huh?
How you fix your grandfathers?
I got 3.
Oh, three grandfathers. You know, son, from the cut of your coat, I'd say that you used to be a guest at the orphanage up in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I thought so. Look, son, we can't keep you on board here. The authorities wouldn't let us. Travis. Travis? Tommy here ran away from the orphanage back in Pittsburgh. Let's see if we can't find something to keep him busy while we take him back, huh?
I won't go back. You can beat me and kick me and break my legs and stick a knife in me and set me on fire.
Tom, nobody's... Come back here, boy! All right, Travis, you discovered him. You go find him and bring him back here.
What are you doing snooping around? Get out of here, quick.
You can feel the heat in the wall. The 2 boilers are right on the other side of this wall. This is the place. Right where the wall is hot.
It'll blow sky high.
Let's get out of here. Go on ahead. Now, wait a minute. You know how I want it done. They're putting the gunpowder on the boat at a place.
Did you see a boy come through here?
I think he just went out that door.
All right, thanks. Carney?
Carney! Mr. Carney! I heard you the first
Well,
time.
hooray for you!
What's he here?
Have you seen anything of a youngster about so high down here?
No! Me and the boys ain't got much time to run in the nursery.
Well, the captain's got me searching about for a stove.
Oh, every time that trouble is down here on my back.
No! I heard you the first time!
Well, now, what'll you be wanting with that?
Oh, nothing. I'm a passenger. I thought you wouldn't mind if I looked at your boiler room.
Oh, passenger it is. Well, come on in.
My uncle used to be the head engineer on the River Queen.
Who's that so? Anybody whose uncle was the head engineer on the River Queen is certainly welcome to inspect my boiler room. Hey, what do you think of her act?
It's pretty good.
Well, thank you, me bucko. Make yourself at home. What you're looking for down here, Skipper?
Good, bring him right up to my cabin.
I'll do just that right now. Hey! Hey, you spalpeen! Come back here!
Never mind, Connie. sign of him?
Sir, I'm doing the best I can. That boy's slippery and a greased pig.
Please don't tell me, lady.
He's making a circus out of my boat here. I want that boy found.
All right.
You take forward, and I'll take aft. We'll work down.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, lady. Thanks a lot.
Now, what are you doing on this boat?
Well, the real reason I didn't have no ticket was on account I saw a bunch of crooks robbing a bank.
Ooh, changed your story, hmm?
This one's the truth, lady. Honest it is.
What's your name, boy?
Tom James, ma'am.
Well, Tommy is...
Tom.
Tom, is this your first time on a riverboat?
Heck, no. I'm studying to be a riverboat pilot.
Ooh, are you really?
I'm sure. I already know about larboard and starboard and junk like that.
Sounds like a little boy I know. You see, I have a little boy about your age, Tom.
Yeah?
That's why I know if you've run away, somebody's going to miss you.
Heck, not me. What are these bottles, lady?
Just perfume, Tom. Please don't touch them.
Like, I'm not going to hurt him.
I said don't touch them.
You don't like me, do you, lady?
Of course I do. What makes you say a thing like that?
I don't know. I just sort of feel it. Hey, I bet I know what's the matter. It's these smelly clothes and all. When I'm cleaned up, I look a little better in this.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Tommy, why don't you just make yourself at home, and I'll be right back.
Sure.
Come on, son.
Boy, you really don't like me, do you?
It's called water. They say that if you mix it with soap, it gets you clean. Let me know how it works. How's he taking it? Oh, he'll survive. I think he'll survive.
I've been thinking, Gray, what are we going to do with the boy?
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't given it much thought, Ben. You got any ideas?
Well, I think for his own sake, we ought to put him to work.
Put him to work.
Do him good.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Ben. The boy spent his whole life in an orphanage. Let's at least give him a vacation. It's bad enough we have to send him back there. Well, that was quick.
I'm clean honest.
You're clean honest. Come in. Clean.
It's going to take longer than that to clean those clothes you wore, boy.
Yeah, we got 2 men working on it. Just a minute here now. Oh, my goodness. You hungry?
Jeepers, yeah.
All right, sit down.
I'll see you later, Tommy.
After a while, can I come by the house and watch you, Mr. Fraser?
We'll see.
Good?
Want some?
No, thanks. Yeah, sure. Why not? You like picnics, Tom?
Sure. We used to have them in the courtyard every 4th of July.
Courtyard, huh? I know when I was a boy back in Boston, I used to like picnics almost as good as anything. I used to go sailing down in the harbor. Sailboats. Sailboats. They were rafts, really. But anything we could hang a rag on, why, we used to call a sailboat.
Didn't they have steamboats back in them days?
No, but they used to make us wear shoes.
Did you have folks, Captain Holden? When you were a kid, I mean.
You know, my mother died when I was pretty young. My father did the best he could, I guess. Finally, I left home. I shouldn't have, Tom. Those were rough and rugged years.
Yeah, but now you're a riverboat captain.
Oh, that's true, but a boy should have some kind of a home base, even if it's an institution. No boy should be wandering around like I did, and like you're doing now.
Yeah, but you're a riverboat captain.
Now, you stop saying that.
All right. But you are.
All right, I am. I'm a riverboat captain, and you're a stowaway. And you're going to do just exactly what I say just because I am the captain of this riverboat. Now, you're going back to that orphanage and finish whatever education they can give you.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. You're pretty cocky, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, just for that, you're going to work your way down to St. Louis and work your way back to Pittsburgh. Now, what do you think of that?
I am?
Yes, you are.
Ah! I'll be part of the crew!
That was very good, Miss James. You spilled hardly a drop on Mrs. Mortensen's lap.
Captain Holden, isn't there some other job I could do around here?
Are you dissatisfied with your berth, Mr. James?
Well, yes.
Well, just what do you have in mind?
Jeepers, this kind of stuff is for girls.
Oh?
Well, I was thinking something like, assistant engineer. Or maybe steer the boat.
Steer the boat? Hmm? Mr. James, this is mutiny, sir. Now, you will either learn how to pour water or you'll learn how to tread water when I throw you over the side and I'll get back to work there.
Heck, I didn't mean nothing, Gray.
What?
Sir?
It's better. Just a minute. Are you taking care of Miss Rutherford?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
What?
She don't need no water.
Oh, I see. All right, take care of your guests. Yes, sir. May I join you?
Of course. I don't mind having dinner alone, but somehow coffee without conversation doesn't seem quite right, does it?
That's true. Johnny? Thank you.
Well, I guess the only thing that I was ashamed of at that age is being seen with a girl. But somehow I guess I've changed.
I hope
Miss Rutherford, I understand that you have a boy of your own. Is that right?
so. Yes, that's right, I do.
So I got to thinking that perhaps you might like to keep an eye on Tommy.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Holden.
He's a nice kid, Miss Rutherford.
Yes, I know he is.
And having a boy of your own, why, I thought you might understand his problems better than I would.
Mr. Holden, why should you impose his problems on me?
Well, no, what I mean is, perhaps, well, what he needs is somebody like you to talk to. I don't think you understand.
I do understand, Mr. Holden. I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Mr. James, you like your job any better now?
Sure, it's improving.
Good. I think that Mrs. Rutherford could use some water.
Oh, Captain! Oh, gee, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's just water.
I didn't mean to do it.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
Here, let me help you.
No, for heaven's sake, leave me alone.
It was an accident.
Oh, no, forget it, Tom. Forget it. She didn't mean anything.
How come she doesn't like me?
Oh, women are funny that way. You know, when something happens to their dresses, why I say they turn into tigers. You know what I mean?
That ain't it. She just don't like me.
Oh, come on now, Tom. Forget it, huh? Come on. How about going up to the pilot house with me right now, huh? Tommy? Tommy boy, where are you?
What have you been doing all this time, Jim?
Turn up the lamp. You got everything straight so far?
Once we get straight, I put the powder next to the boiler room wall, light the fuse, we get into the rowboat, ship goes bluey, and then I head for the nearest saloon.
Fine. Fine. And where do you get the gunpowder?
Oh, the gun, yeah.
Now, tomorrow, some kegs of nails will be put on board at a place called Cordell's Landing. One of them will have an X on it. That will be your keg.
All right, I hide it until it gets dark.
You hide it till I tell you it's time. Now, if you spoil this deal for me, I'll feed that rotten carcass of yours to the fish.
All right, but don't you think this whole thing might backfire against us, Jeb?
No, it can't. I won't let it. I can't collect that insurance money unless the fake diamonds go down with the boat. I'll get out of here.
But you've got 2 bunks.
I said get out.
Who is it?
Miss Gray Holden.
Yes?
May I come in?
What do you want, Mr. Holden? If you've come for an apology, you have it.
You know, I'm not very long on intuition, Mrs. Rutherford. But I'd say that you're running away from something.
You're right, Mr. Holden. You're not wrong on intuition. Look, why don't we put tonight's incident down as bad temper and let it go at that?
Fine. Fine. Will you tell Tommy that?
Of course I will.
Excellent. I'll arrange for you to have lunch with him tomorrow.
No. All right, the boy's entitled to an apology, and he'll get it, but I just don't want to have lunch with him.
You know, I don't expect this is going to keep you awake nights. You just broke a boy's heart, Miss Rutherford. All the boy wanted was a little attention. You gave it to him, all right. Yes, sir, right between the eyes. What's going to happen when you greet your son in St. Louis? You're going to shake hands with him?
My son is dead, Mr. Holden.
But you said...
I know what I said. Sometimes if you say something over and over again, you can almost believe it.
I'm terribly sorry.
His father was in the army. He was killed in a senseless skirmish along the Mexican border. Oh, it was so senseless. And one day my son Jimmy came home with a fever. They told me it was scarlet fever. For a while, it almost looked like he was going to get well. And then one day he wasn't there anymore. He just wasn't there anymore.
Take a little of this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know, Mrs. Rutherford, you can't go on hiding from yourself forever. You're going to find all through your life little boys who remind you of your own son. You can't go on punishing and hurting them just to protect yourself.
Did Tommy say anything?
Oh, no, not Tommy. Tommy doesn't talk very much. At least about things that are close to him.
Mr. Holden, do you think he can forgive me?
Just give him one of your smiles. What's your first name?
Louise, why?
It sounds rather strange to call a woman Mrs. and you're about to take her in your arms.
gonna get in a rowboat and go to the saloon.
Telling you, Gray, this boy isn't getting enough sleep.
Come on, I'll show you where the fat one is. Don't you believe me?
My little brother used to talk that way when he was tired.
No, really. Honest, I heard him. You gotta believe me. This fat man was real sore at the other one. Please, Captain, I keep telling you. This man told the other one to blow up the boat, and the other one said he'd do it. We gotta do something.
All right, Tom. All right. When are you going to blow up the boat?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay, well, that gives us plenty of time to hatch a counterplot. All right? At your bunk right over here.
Good night, Tom.
But...
If you're thinking what I'm thinking you're thinking, that's the end of your police work for the night. Now hop into that bunk and stay there. Hello.
I know it's awfully late, but could I talk to Tommy for a few minutes?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you'll excuse me?
Tommy?
I heard two crooks say they were gonna blow up the boat tomorrow night. Only nobody believes me.
Really?
Yeah. And this time I didn't make it up.
Well, Tommy...
Tom.
Tom, could we talk about that tomorrow? Right now I have something else I'd like to say to you. First of all, I'd like to apologize for my behavior tonight. And second, I'd like to be your friend, Tom. I think for the rest of the trip that we should see a good deal of each other. Well, that is, if you want to.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I'd like that. Can I come to see you in St. Louis?
Of course you can. As soon as you're all grown up and finished with your education back at the orphanage.
Heck, I ain't going back there.
Oh, yes, you are. But in the meantime, there's no reason why we shouldn't have a lot of fun, is there? You know what I think? I think we should start out by having too much dessert at lunch tomorrow. What do you say?
All right.
Well, do you think you can get some sleep now?
Sure.
All right. Good night, Tom.
Good night.
Good morning.
Morning.
Gray, have you seen Tommy?
Yeah, he's down there watching for powder to come aboard.
I don't wonder. It's all he talked about at breakfast.
Yeah, that's what I talked about last night. Well,
That's them. Those are the nails.
that's exactly what they are, son. Nails and nothing else.
No, they aren't. What if... Captain Holden! Captain Holden! Mr. Fraser!
Oh, boy, here we go again. All right, Tommy, what is it?
The nails are here, Captain Holden.
Is that a fact? Well, now, that's just fine. I'll take it over from here on in. You go on up to your cabin.
Ain't you gonna do nothing?
Mr. James, you'll retire to your quarters. Now, that's an order.
We're all ready, Skipper.
All right, fine. Maybe we're cast off.
All right.
Please, Captain Holden, just look in them barrels.
Now, wait a minute, son. We got better things to do in this boat than play hare and hounds with you. Now, you come on and leave the
That's
skipper
all right.
alone.
That's all right, Travis. All right, just a minute. Hey, listen to me, boy. If we don't find anything but nails in those kegs, will you drop this whole subject from here on in?
Sure, come on. Here they are.
What, these four here?
Yeah.
Should be 5. I checked 5 aboard.
Well, check your manifest later. Here, open them up now.
All right, sir.
Nails. More nails. More nails. Nails and all of them. Prepare to cast off, Mr. Travis.
Aye, sir. There to cast off?
Aye, aye, sir.
I just remembered. One of them was supposed to have an X on it.
Boy, you never give up, do you?
Come on, come on. All on those lines. Hurry up with that. Hold those flanks. Get 'em in, get 'em in. Forward line clear. Half line clear. Move, move, move. Let's go, come on. Forward flank secure. Half flank secure. Flank secure, sir. All clear, skipper.
Tommy, you didn't eat very much dinner, did you?
I'm not hungry.
Good evening, Mr. Carter. Evening, Mr. Fraser.
Good evening.
Ma'am.
He's the one. He's one of the crooks. He's the one that told the other one about the insurance.
Insurance.
Yeah.
I gotta give you credit, Tommy. Your crooks sure don't look like crooks.
Can I go now?
Where are you going?
Mr. Carney said I could go watch him in the engine room for a while.
All right, dear.
He's quite a boy. Where's he headed?
Oh, great. Come and sit and have some coffee with us.
Thanks. Johnny. Well, what's he done now? Oh, nothing much. He just added Jeb Carter to his list of crooks. Jeb Carter? Is that a fact? Well, I suppose there's nothing to do but throw Mr. Carter into irons, huh? Hey, you tell me that you're beginning to believe his stories.
Oh, of course not. But Tommy's story's pretty consistent this time.
Sure, it's consistent. He likes his story.
Keeps talking about somebody damaging the boat to collect the insurance. He doesn't even know what the word insurance means or how to pronounce it.
He might have heard it somewhere. That's right.
Do you have anything valuable on board this boat?
Valuable?
Well, Tommy keeps talking about diamonds.
Diamonds.
You open that package and we'll be responsible, Gray.
I gotta find out what's inside it.
But we'll be liable for suit.
I'm afraid I started all this. Why don't you ask Mr. Jeb Carter to open the package?
Because he doesn't have to and we can't make him.
Oh, it's another one of Tommy's pipe dreams.
No! No, you check that manifest over there. There were 5 kegs of ale came aboard. One disappeared. Tommy says it's got gunpowder in it. I'm gonna find out.
Diamonds. Oh, aren't they beautiful?
$50,000 worth.
Maybe. They say that real diamonds can cut glass. Let's make sure.
What are you doing?
Not a scratch. These are glass. Ben, get Jeb Carter up here immediately.
Right.
Where's Tommy?
Now, just a minute. Let's not run all over this boat till we know what we're doing.
Give it plenty of fuse.
All right, you beavers, get your backs into it. Come on, move. Get him in there.
What are we going to do?
you got Tommy up there in the pilot house with you?
No, sir, I haven't.
Well, maybe he's down below with Carney.
Gray's in some kind of trouble. I just know he is.
Great. Connie says there's a fire in the hold.
Louis, come back! Tell Carney to reduce pressure on the boilers.
Fire! Fire!
Get it going! Hit the kid! Get water on that kid! Get out of there! Come on! Get it moving! Hey, come here, give me the bucket! Come here! Give me the water! Get it on him! That's it! Quick! Watch it! Keep that water coming! Hurry it up! Come on, Nine. Come on, boy! The river! Keep it coming in here! You all right? Come on! Move!
I'm going in there, Connie.
One more minute, or he's done for!
Dusty, come on. He's going to those buckets. Hurry it up.
Powder!
Powder? Where is it?
Right by the one next to the boiler. It's a little valve with a big X on it. No, Ray.
Keep those buckets going.
Honey, can you hit that keg back there with the hog? Too far! What? No! Damn it, make it! See the door! Keep the buckets coming!
Come on, you men. Move. Move.
Make a pass for it! That's it! Everything all right, son?
I'm all right.
Good, everything's under control, thanks to you. Better get him up to the cabin, put him to bed, huh?
Come on.
Hey, man, how's it going?
All right, all right.
Good.
Let's go. Come on.
Hey, I just remembered something.
What?
The fat guy said he was going to escape in your rowboat.
With the fat guy? You stay down here. Mr. Carter, can't get off this boat. Don't try it. It takes 2 men to drop that boat.
Get back, Captain. Don't try to stop me. Take over.
Mr. Carter, now stop it.
Skipper. You hit?
No.
Stop the boat.
No, hold it. The fall didn't get him, the river will. We'll never find him in this darkness.
How am I doing?
All right. All right. You're going to make a riverboat captain yet.
Come in.
Well, St. Louis is out there just waiting for you.
Yes, I know. I can hardly wait to get ashore. They've already taken my baggage.
Still running away, huh?
Gray, Tommy and I have had several talks about what happens when he goes back to school. He likes the idea of going back to school.
Oh, I imagine you'd like the idea a little better of staying here with you, though.
I'd rather not talk about that.
Naturally. Tell me, have you said goodbye to Tommy yet?
Gray, I'm just trying to do what's best for the boy. You know that.
What are you getting so upset about? I just asked a simple question.
Hey, Mr. Fraser, let me... Oh, hello, Captain Holden.
Well, good morning, Mr. James. What was it Mr. Fraser let you do?
You let me take the wheel for a while. I steered the boat.
Well, Tommy, I think we better say goodbye now.
Sure.
We'll write to each other. We'll write often, won't we?
Sure. Only I sort of print.
I wouldn't worry about that, Tommy. I think she can read printing.
Tommy, would you think it's sissy if I kissed you goodbye?
I guess it's all right.
There. That's not so bad, is it?
Is this really what you want to do?
Yes.